Oi, and welcome to mini episode number 2. A little bit less formal, more fun. But we're reviewing What If episode number 4. It is about Doctor Strange. And let me get the title of that real quick. Sorry if you hear me typing. I'm working with a What If. Okay, so the episode, sorry about that little cut there. It's called What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart. Now, boy oh boy, was this an episode and a half. I thought it was absolutely incredible. It explored kind of this darker side of Marvel that you don't really get to see too much. So, preface it, basically, Doctor Strange had Christine, a love interest, and she dies in a car crash. And instead of taking the route of finding himself and looking for more answers, he becomes Doctor Strange, but within that, he only does that to try to get enough power to bring her back, to control time, to prevent her from dying. Now, I forget the woman's name. Hashtag fake fan. But the original timekeeper, I guess you could say, she basically was like, at one point in the episode, she's like, no man, it's an absolute point. Like, she has to die. You're gonna have to get over it. You're Sorcerer Supreme. Like, I am no longer here anymore. You need to be able to do this and not fuck it up. You can't change an absolute point. It'll ruin the entire universe. He decides to not fucking listen to her, believe it or not. And he goes on and fucking tries to gain all his power. He goes to this legendary library where there's a bunch of books about kind of gaining more power, and he started sucking souls and eating souls of all these crazy mystic beings. You just see him becoming super fucked up and weird looking constantly. A busted ass face, I'm just kidding. But was just kind of going down this terrible dark path that Wong pretty much said, hey, don't do this. Instead of drinking and going to do this, let's go practice. Be good people. Whatever. He goes off, does it. Goes, finds this, becomes a super dark and powerful being, goes back in time. There's this montage of, like, I swear it was 5 to 10 minutes long, of Doctor Strange just constantly getting Christine killed over and over and over again. He then realizes that, he's like, why can't I prevent this? He, or the timekeeper before him, the Sorcerer Supreme, or the timekeeper before him, the lady, split the universes, or split the universe to where she made it to where there's 2 Doctor Stranges at once, because only the good Doctor Strange could defeat evil, fucked up Doctor Strange, which is just an incredible concept, by the way. Blew my fucking mind. I was like, yes, queen, yes. That's why we have you here. They go on, she finds out, and then it shows that point in time in the episode where Wong was like, hey man, don't do that. He's like, yeah, you're right. And then he took the good route instead of the bad route that second time. Good Doctor Strange finds out that he has to go defeat this evil version of him, like the evil twin. Him and Wong put a protection spell on him, all this and that. Beautiful things going for him. He's like, I'm gonna do this, I gotta do this, gotta save the universe. They get in this huge fight. Evil Doctor Strange pulls him in. They end up going through this fight. He's like, you can't save her. He's like, yes, we can. I just need you to help me with your powers. Instead, it leads to a long-lasting battle. That was a pretty cool fight scene. I swear, for this being an animated series, so far, super incredible every episode. I'm loving it, just to throw that in there. Epic fight scene. They go on and on. Inevitably, Mr. Evil Doctor Strange wins, therefore taking all the power from good Doctor Strange, and blinded by power and just heartbreak and everything else, he then brings Christine back permanently. Like, he erases the absolute point, which is something that was very crucial to the universe existing as is, if we learned anything from Loki and the variants. Um, so, absolute point has to happen. Timekeeper said so. Evil Doctor Strange didn't listen. Brings her back. She freaks out because he's an uggo version of himself. Powerful, gross looking, just a mess. She believes it's not real. She freaks out, breaks his heart even more. And then you start to see the universe as a whole starts to tear. Time, space, continuum type shit, tear, breaking down to literal no existence. She ends up dying because of it, because she's part of the universe. Duh, Doctor Strange, were you not smart or something? So she dies along with it. He's kind of trapped in this being, and he's like, he's the first person to ever notice the Watcher as a person or a being. He's like, why won't you help me? He's like, I can't change it. Even if I could, I'm not going to. I don't interfere. The Watcher's just kind of this badass. It's just like, it's gotta happen, dude. You reap what you sow. You fucked up. Then inevitably just kind of let it happen. Die. Everything dies. The whole universe that universe, I should say, gone. All because Doctor Strange could not get over the grief of losing his loved one, Christine. What an episode. If I had to rate it so far out of 10, out of all these episodes, I would give it a 8.6. It was a really good episode. I just feel like it spent a lot of time just reliving ways that his love interest, Christine, kept dying. So of exploring more interesting facts that I could dig into, but still an incredible episode nonetheless. Let me know what you guys think. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment down below. Or if you are a listener on Spotify or any other wonderful streaming platform, feel free to email me at getalifenerdpodcast or getalifenerdpod@gmail.com, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that out, because now I don't even know what my own thing is, and you'd think I would. I'm a bad podcast host, what can I say? Oh, it's getalifenerdpodcast@gmail.com, so email me if you guys are like wanting to be like, hey man, this is how I feel. Or if you just want to say, hey, I would love it. Thank you guys so much for listening to mini episode number 2, which is reviewing episode number 4, What If Doctor Strange Didn't Have a Heart. Hope you guys enjoy. Next episode review over the Zombie Avengers is coming soon, so keep your eye out for that, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.